Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope that you're doing well. आप सब ठीक हैं? Welcome to English grade 9. Students, we are at our last lecture of unit number 4 and tomorrow we will begin our next unit. So this is the last lecture and as we always do, we talk about writing. This is a student's learning outcome that talks about writing multiple paragraphs, and this is a very important learning outcome because exam mein you are asked in the last section to write a paragraph on the given topic, or maybe an essay, or 2 paragraphs, a passage of 200 words, 500 words. So इस तरह की variations आती हैं. So today we will learn that how we can write a very good paragraph on the given topic. I hope that I'm audible and all of you are intact and involved in the lesson. So the learning outcome says write multiple paragraphs, essays, stories, multi-stanza poems or play script using mechanics of correct writing. Now, in the exam, usually, mostly you are not asked to write a poem. Stanza लिखने के बारे में, हाँ, stanza पढ़ के आपको questions को answer करना है, उसको analyze करना है, paraphrase करना है, या आपको सवाल आता है पेपर में to write précis of a passage. Now, mostly जो important चीज है इस learning outcome में वो है multiple paragraphs, और multiple paragraphs essay में भी होते हैं because an essay contains 5 to 7 paragraphs on average normally, and all these paragraphs are containing a structure, topic sentence, supporting details or conclusion. So we will talk about specifically to write multiple paragraphs. However, we will see that how we can write a poem if we are given a theme or any topic. For the exam point of view, however, because mostly the questions are asked about writing paragraphs, not writing any kind of poem. कोई stanza लिखने का भी mostly नहीं आता. But you should know as a writer, as a learner of English languages, English language के आप किस तरह एक stanza भी, because this is also a part of writing, or you can make a story, you can create a story. तो story और जो है हमारा poem, हमारी जो poem है containing different stanzas, these are not asked according to the point of view of exam, but they are also very much important. We will see that how we can use mechanics of correct writing. अब तक जितने भी आप लोगों ने grammar के topics पढ़े हैं, vocabulary के, all these tenses, parts of speech, punctuation, capitalization, spellings, all these things now will be used practically in your writing because आप free of flaw, free of problematic, you want your writing to be like that. So, but we will focus on paragraphs. So this was the learning outcome. You can see the vertical linkage. It links it in with your grade 8. Now, let's talk about a paragraph. What is a paragraph? Can anybody tell me? जब आप लफ्ज सुनते हैं paragraph, what do you mean by it? जी. All right. We know that a paragraph gives us one complete idea about anything. उसमें कम से कम 5 sentences तो होते हैं लाजमी. कौन से हैं वो 5 sentences? एक तो है टॉपिक सेंटेंस, द ओपनिंग सेंटेंस जिसे हम कहते हैं द वेरी फर्स्ट लाइन ऑफ योर पैराग्राफ, एक लाइन हो गई. देन यू हैव सपोर्टिंग डिटेल्स, ऑल दोस 3 or 4 sentences which are supporting your topic sentence, and lastly you will have a sentence that gives a conclusion. So topic sentence, supporting details and your conclusion. और जब हम ऐसे की बात करेंगे स्टूडेंट्स, so every paragraph in an essay, whether it's having 5 paragraphs or 7 paragraphs, सब पैराग्राफ्स में, उस एसे के सारे पैराग्राफ्स में एक स्ट्रक्चर फॉलो होगा, टॉपिक सेंटेंस, सपोर्टिंग डिटेल्स और कंक्लूजन, एंड दिस मेक्स अस अ कंप्लीट एसे. अब यहां पे एक स्मॉल, यू कैन सी अ वेरी शॉर्ट पैसेज. दिस इज अ एक्चुअली, you can call it a paragraph, you can call it a passage written on the same mechanics of correct writing. Tenses को follow करें. If you're writing in the past, then you are writing in the past. Don't use present tense if it's not necessary. And if you're writing in the present tense, you have to stay on that one tense. आप tenses को shift करेंगे, then the narrative will be lost and confusing to the reader. Now, this is the topic, the cat. Now, topic sentence क्या होगा हमारा? The first sentence. There is some truth in the common saying that while dogs become attached to persons, cats are generally attached to places. Main idea इसी sentence में आपको मिलेगा, opening sentence में. क्या idea है? दो pets हैं जिनको comparison किया गया है. Dogs are attached to persons, to the owner. Dogs are also called to be very much loyal to their owners. And cats are usually not very responsive. They are considered to be mean, and they are attached to places, and they're just hovering around and moving around your in your home, in different places, maybe in the kitchen, and etc. So we are clear. Now we are going. अभी हमने क्या देखा? क्या है main idea? It's about the difference between dog and cat as a pet. अब जितने भी सब बाद में sentences आ रहे हैं, these are your supporting sentences. किसको support कर रहे हैं? Topic sentence को. इसे topic sentence क्यों कहा जाता है? क्योंकि इसी में आपका main idea, central idea या topic hidden होता है. Sometimes it is implied, sometimes it is very much evident and at the very surface of the paragraph. A dog will follow his master anywhere. अब यहां पे कोई नई बात नहीं हो रही, वही बात है जो टॉपिक सेंटेंस में हम कर चुके हैं, उसी को डिटेल में करेंगे. A dog will follow his master anywhere, but a cat keeps to the house it is used to. And even when the house changes hand, the cat will remain there. So as long as it is kindly treated by the new owners, a cat does not seem to be capable of the personal devotion often shown by a dog. Again, comparison. It is supporting the same topic sentence जो हमारा opening sentence है, जिसे हम hook भी कहते हैं, HOOK, hook. क्यों? क्योंकि it will hook the readers. ये readers को बांध के रखेगा. तो जो topic sentence है students, this is very much important that your topic sentence of a paragraph, even if you're writing multiple paragraphs, जो कि हमारा learning outcome है, the topic sentence should be very much engaging. There should not be any grammatical mistake, any spelling error. So you must check and recheck your topic sentence because it is a hook. Now, it thinks most of its own comfort and its love is only cupboard love. So, and now you can see that it is concluded. So, any paragraph is containing sentences, and these sentences are arranged in a logical order. Topic sentence, supporting details and your conclusion. So basically text, इसको हम किस तरह define करेंगे paragraph को? It's a unit of a text. Text is anything that is written. जो भी लिखा है वो text है. अब text में different ideas हैं, उनको arrange करने के लिए हम उनको paragraphs की शक्ल में divide करते हैं. And every paragraph is somehow connected with the next paragraph. ठीक है? तो उसका जो ट्रांजिशन है one paragraph to another, ऐसा तो नहीं होता ऐसे में कि पहला पैराग्राफ जो है पहला वाला वो दूसरे से बिल्कुल ऑपोजिट है, या on the contrary, या it is totally telling about something else. It is a continuity of that paragraph but giving you a different idea or maybe something new about the whole essay. So as the essay progresses in different paragraphs, these paragraphs are linked together. So link करना, अब हम आगे principles की बात करेंगे of paragraph writing, उसमें आपको पता चलेगा कि there are some principles to write your paragraphs in a very logical flow. तो ये था हमारा brainstorming. Now mechanics of writing. When we are writing, students, किन चीजों का ख्याल रखना चाहिए हमें? Yes, we should be careful about the parts of speech. We should be careful about the functions of all these parts of speech. So for a quick revision, for recalling, we know that noun is, the function of a noun is for a person, place or thing. These are some examples, you are already aware of them. Then you have verb which shows action or state of being. Some verbs are given. Adjectives are actually modifiers, they modify noun. वो आपके noun को ही कुछ quality दे रहा है. और prepositions, you know, it shows relationship. जैसे may, पे, ऊपर, all these different kinds of prepositions that you already know about them. And then you have your conjunctions, जो के word joiner है, linker है, words को आपस में join करेगा, coordinating, subordinating और correlative. These are the three different kinds of conjunctions. So mechanics of writing, and when we are talking about it कि किस तरह हमें सही लिखना है, then parts of speech are very much important. Now here we also need to take care of capitalization and punctuations. जितने भी punctuation aids हैं, cues हैं, punctuation marks हैं, and the rules of capitalizing the word accordingly. यहां पे देखें, I received a gift from Uncle George, but not from my other uncle. Uncle George, this is a proper noun, so that's why it is capitalized. But here, this is a common noun. अगर हम इसको भी capitalize कर देंगे, then that would be wrong. So you have to just capitalize where it is required. तो इस पे भी हमारा एक लेक्चर हो चुका है about punctuation marks, how do they work, and also the rules of capitalization. आगे चलते हैं. Now, you can call this paragraph writing technique the hamburger technique. How? Every paragraph should have a topic sentence. Then you have details, and then your conclusion or closing sentence भी से हम कहा जाता है. तो अगर आप ये structure follow करेंगे in writing your paragraphs or multiple paragraphs, then it is very much clear कि ये structure आपको याद रहेगा, and through this structure you can write any paragraph in a good order. समझ आ गया? So this is called a technique of paragraph writing. It's very famous. It's called the burger technique. Why do we call it a burger technique? Because supporting details are like the patties in a burger, and the topic sentence and the closing are like buns. So that's why we name it a hamburger or burger technique. All right. There are some principles before we move on to some examples of writing, and for homework उसके लिए भी आप क्या करेंगे? Some topics are given, you will write an essay on that topic. We have some basic principles, or we can call them ingredients, in writing a paragraph. Your paragraph should have, number one, what is it? Say it. Unity. It means that the paragraph has to be united. ऐसा तो नहीं है कि topic sentence कुछ और है और supporting details is something else. Then we will say that there is no unity in the paragraph. जब आप editing करते हैं या proof read करते हैं अपने answer को, अपने paragraph को, सबसे पहले हम देखेंगे क्या ये paragraph इसमें unity है? Is it a strong paragraph? Is it making sense? We all know कि किस तरह बाद में sense बनता है. If I talk now about technology and I start talking about let's say chairs or lights, so topic से हट गए, there is no unity. I'm talking about online education, and then I start talking about, let's say, my routine or some other thing, so there will be no unity. Topic से deviate हो जाएंगे, तो topic से deviate नहीं होना. You have to have a unity in the paragraph. You have to follow an order. कौन सा order? Chronological order, ascending to descending. जो बात जनरल है उसे पहले लिखेंगे और मूव ऑन टू स्पेसिफिक. तो कौन सा ऑर्डर हम फॉलो करते हैं? जनरल टू स्पेसिफिक. पहले हम एक जनरल बात करते हैं और फिर हम उसकी गहराई में जाते हैं, डेप्थ में जाते हैं, फ्रॉम जनरल टू स्पेसिफिक. दिस इज द राइट ऑर्डर टू फॉलो इन अ पैराग्राफ. Verity, length, and top sentence, or the topic sentence actually. It should be very much clear. Now, the paragraph should have a very good order. It should have a very logical flow, easy हो. ऐसा नहीं कि आप start में you are using complicated language and then you start using very basic language. तो जो language आप use कर रहे हैं, if you're using formal language, then you cannot move on to informal language. So contractions का इस्तेमाल हम नहीं करेंगे. Contractions क्या हैं? Do not को don't कर दिया, won't, shouldn't. So हमने contractions का इस्तेमाल नहीं करना, बल्कि हमने पूरा फॉर्म, पूरा वर्ड लिखेंगे और लेंथ का भी ख्याल रखेंगे. How? If I ask you to write a paragraph of 100 words and you write a paragraph of 400 words, then it means that you are exceeding the length and you're not following instructions. So we must follow the instructions, dear learners. If I'm asking you to write a paragraph of 500 words and you're just writing like 150, 250, then it means that the length is not followed properly. And then you have to have a very good and interesting hook or topic sentence. These are the basic principles, essentials, and ingredients to write a very good paragraph. So I hope that you have noted it down. They are very much important. Now, if we are asked to write a very short essay about journey or a memorable journey, now इसमें क्या होगा? We will have to write multiple paragraphs, more than one, maybe 5, maybe 4 paragraphs, 5 or 7, etc. Now, अब हम देखते हैं. You can see that this is divided into different paragraphs. Let's read the first line. Is it according to the rule? Train journeys are super fun, especially when traveling by train with a group of friends. Now, topic sentence clear hai? The paragraph, this paragraph, the whole essay is very much clear ke the journey, we are talking about a journey held by train, using train, and we have some friends. So this is a person who's writing this essay of using trains as a vehicle, as conveyance to have a journey. Now this journey is very much memorable. हमें बिल्कुल main idea clear है, central idea clear है that what the essay is going to be about. This is about a train journey and it was very much memorable by the writer. Now, one of my most memorable journeys by train was my journey from Lahore to Karachi. It was a school trip and we were already excited about it. We had numerous plans for the trip and we were especially looking forward to having a great time on our way. Now, all these sentences are supporting the main idea. And the last sentence, we had numerous plans for the trip and we were especially looking forward to having a great time on our way. And it's concluded. So, and this next paragraph in the essay is also about the same thing. ये इसी की extension है, but we are going to talk about more things. Then that's why we have divided it into different paragraphs. We all reached the railway station by 6 in the morning, and the train ride started with a few minutes. I occupied the window seat to see the view outside. The view of the green fields, muddy roads, and huts on the way was delightful. My best friend sat beside me, and we chatted as we looked outside. Did you notice that the first paragraph and the second one has almost like same length? It is equally, almost equally divided. This is what we want to achieve as a writer of a good essay. Now, soon it was time for breakfast. I loved the cutlets and bread. ये टॉपिक सेंटेंस इसका और ये इसकी supporting details. We also had hot tomato soup after having a plate of bread and cutlets. After breakfast, we all decided to play games and all that. So ये जो सारा जो paragraph है, this is also talking about the same thing. Can we? All right. So if you're given a prompt to write about impact of technology on education, online education, or you're asked to write about your favorite place, favorite summer holiday, favorite destination, or you are asked to write about the importance of uniforms in school, do you agree with it or not? So persuasive essays, descriptive essays, या जो भी different किस्म के essays हैं, argumentative और expository, explanatory essays, उसके अंदर जितने भी paragraphs हैं वो सारे आप इसी तरह follow करेंगे. Now, this is what we are looking for. Now, let's see if we are asked to write a poem. तब हम क्या structure follow करेंगे? Because poem is also related to writing. Now, first we will choose a theme. क्या theme हो सकती है? Peace, childhood, or education, sympathy, empathy, or unity. So there could be lot of themes जिसके बारे में आप एक poem लिखना चाहते हैं. Then after choosing the theme, you will consider the structure कि ये जो poem है इसमें कितने stanzas होंगे, एक stanza में कितनी verses होंगी, और क्या ये free verse poem है? Am I going to write a free verse poem or a sonnet or different couplets, or am I writing a haiku, short Japanese kind of poem? Am I writing a quatrain containing 4 lines? So पहले आप structure को clear करेंगे, what you're talking about. So I hope that you know that couplet is composed of 2 verses. There are triplets, that there are quatrains. So you will clear about it कि कौन सा structure follow करना है. Then you will establish a tone. Determine whether you want it to be reflective, celebratory, melancholic, or another emotional tone. So emotion क्या है उस poem का जो हम लिखना चाह रहे हैं, because we want to write multiple stanza poems or even a poem containing 1 stanza. Is it a sad poem? Is it celebratory? Is it talking about your own personal life? Are you being introspective and are you being curious or inquisitive? क्या आप किसी चीज के बारे में curious हैं और आप उसको डिस्कवर करना चाह रहे हैं? जैसे हमने कल पोम पढ़ी थी, इट वॉज अबाउट वॉर एंड पीस ना, इट वॉज अबाउट ब्रिंगिंग पीस. एंड हाउ वॉज द टोन किस तरह की थी कल के लेक्चर में? इट वॉज अ होपफुल टोन. पहले होपलेस था, देन इट स्टार्टेड बिकमिंग होपफुल. मोटिवेशनल पोम थी, उसकी टोन कैसी थी? मोटिवेशनल, टू इंस्पायर यू, ताकि आप प्रैक्टिकली पीस के लिए काम करें और उसके बारे में सोचें. तो आप टोन सेट करें. इज इट अ सैड पोम? इज इट इज इट हैविंग सम इमेजरी? क्या इमेजेस आप लाना चाह रहे हैं जो रीडर है उसके माइंड में? क्या इमेजेस आप चाह रहे हैं कि आए? नेचर, अबाउट पीपल, अबाउट different aspects or about space. So all these different kinds of imagery किस तरह करेंगे इसे डिस्क्रिप्टिव लैंग्वेज यूज करके डिस्क्राइब करेंगे ईच एंड एवरीथिंग ताकि पढ़ने वाले को एक इमेज क्लिक करे माइंड में और इमेजरी सक्सेसफुल हो जाए. We will use descriptive language. We will describe some things, vivid imagery. We will use specific words as well. Yes, Noor Fatma. Yes, do you have a question? All right. Now, we will also talk about paying attention to rhythm and meter. क्या राइम स्कीम हम लिखना चाह रहे हैं? पोम में क्या है स्टूडेंट्स? राइम. There is a rhythm. There is sound. So we will choose that what kind of rhythm are we going to make the poem in, and we will also talk about meter, different words. एक वर्ड्स में इतने words, उसमें beats होती हैं. This is what we call a meter. You will learn about it. However, I'm just taking you through these. We will use poetic devices. कौन सी poetic devices हैं? जी. Symbolism, imagery, personification, metaphor, and hyperbole. So if you are writing a poem which is exaggerating something, तो आप hyperbole का इस्तेमाल करेंगे जो exaggeration के लिए, मुबालगा आराई के लिए इस्तेमाल होती है. If you are writing according to some animals को personify किया है आपने अपनी poem में, then you will add personification elements. We will use transition between stanzas, that the stanzas are connected. एक stanza दूसरे stanza के साथ connect होना चाहिए. Yes. ऐसा तो नहीं कि एक stanza में आप एक और बात कर रहे हैं और दूसरे में बिल्कुल something else और theme ही change हो गया. ऐसा तो नहीं होना चाहिए ना. So it has to be unified and a very good transition. Then you will have a conclusion. पोम को एंड करेंगे. क्या आपका मैसेज है जो आप कन्वे करना चाह रहे हैं रीडर को, उसको कुछ वर्सेस में कन्वे करके आप अपनी पोम को क्लोज कर देंगे, कंक्लूड कर देंगे, एंड दिस विल मेक योर stanza, this will make your poem. Then you will revise and then edit to make some changes. Maybe there are errors in the rhyming scheme. Okay, rhyming words are not matching enough, or maybe the meter is not right, the tone becomes different throughout the poem. So tone has to be one, and then you have to talk about, you can establish a setting as well, you can include different characters in your poem. So by following all these rules, you can create multiple stanza poems. Now, I would like you to take a look at this essay that we have. Yes. It will take a moment. Yes, look at this. This is an essay about technology in education, or using technology in education, impact of technology on education system. So जो भी आपको topic मिलेगा to write paragraph on in your exam, you can write it, but you have to read a lot. You have to read essays that are on personal essays or descriptive, expository essays, essays that talk about technology, education, media, artificial intelligence. So all these kinds of prompts are very important, जिनको follow करके आप एक अच्छा successful essay लिख सकते हैं. जी, student who's raised the hand, please. All right. जी ठीक है, ये देखें टॉपिक लिखा हमने और it is composed of how many paragraphs? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, on average 5 to 7 paragraphs. Now let us have a look. Technology that is made use of in the classroom is very beneficial in helping the students understand, and absorb what they are being taught. This is your opening statement of the paragraph. क्या क्लियर हुआ हमें इससे? टेक्नोलॉजी जो कि क्लासरूम में इस्तेमाल होती है बहुत मुफीद है, बेनिफिशियल है फॉर स्टूडेंट्स, फॉर व्हाट? टू अंडरस्टैंड एंड अब्सॉर्ब, ताकि वो समझ सके अच्छे तरीके से कि वो क्या पढ़ रहे हैं. टेक्नोलॉजी हैज अ बिग रोल इन दिस. We are also using the same thing, and we are connected to students who are not even available in person. We are reaching out to them, so they are learning. Next, अब ये आपका opening statement, आपका topic sentence. Now you have your supporting details. For instance, example is given. Since there are a number of students who are visual learners, projection screens connected to computers could be put in classrooms to let the students see their notes as opposed to simply sitting down and listening to the instructor teach. So it is talking about visual aids, that how we are using technology, devices, different consoles to actually make you visualize things so that you become good learners, because some learners are visual learners. उन्हें देख कर सामने समझ आती है instead of just a lecture. So now अब देखें the second paragraph, is it connected with the first one? There is a number of very good software that can be used to supplement the class curriculum. Yes, we are talking about technology still. We are talking about utilizing softwares that are actually helping us in reaching out to students and involving education, the online education or technology in our learning systems. So we are talking about it. Then today technology has been incorporated into a good number of curriculum, even those that do not belong to the technology and computer classes. Students make use of computers to come up with presentations and also make use of the internet to carry out research on a variety of topics for their essays and papers. Again, we are talking about the benefits, the good benefits of technology on education. This resource material, this reading assignment is available. You can read the rest of it by yourself. This is your task. आपने ये ऐसे पढ़ना है, इसको एनालाइज करना है, देखना है कि is it following the mechanics of correct writing? Is it following all these principles that we talked about of paragraph writing? Multiple paragraphs. एक से ज्यादा पैराग्राफ्स थे, दे वर कनेक्टेड, और ट्रांजिशनल वर्ड्स का इस्तेमाल लाजमी आपने करना है इन योर पैराग्राफ. व्हाट आर ट्रांजिशनल वर्ड्स? हाउएवर, अल्दो, देयरफॉर, सो, दस, ये जितने भी ट्रांजिशनल वर्ड्स हैं, दे कनेक्ट योर आइडियाज टुगेदर. तो इनको लर्न करना है आपने. ट्रांजिशनल वर्ड्स को निकालें, उनको पढ़ें, उनका यूज देखें कि कौन सा लफ्ज कहां यूज होगा. हाउएवर कहां यूज होगा? देयरफॉर, thus, since, hence, all these are very much important. These are two simulation links. You can get access to extensive additional information by watching these when you get home, whenever you get free, and take notes so that you learn more about paragraph writing, writing multiple paragraphs, and making or writing a very good essay. Okay, for the homework, finally, we have to write an essay on any one of the following topics: importance of English, role of media, or benefits of digital technology. तीनों में से कोई एक चूज करें. You can write up to 250 words. You can extend it to 300 as well. इसकी आपको इजाजत है that you extend it to 300 words, but not much more than that. So 300 words में आप different paragraphs लिखें और follow the mechanisms and the technique that we talked about: topic sentence, supporting details, and a conclusion. Now the resources are given over here. Thank you, students. This was all about today's lesson. Now, if you have any kind of question about today's learning outcome, about the lecture, any suggestions or comments, or any personal anecdote, then you can share it. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, students. See you in the next video lesson. I hope that you really perform your task and I will see it. You can share it in the WhatsApp group and reach out to me. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.